The answer is yes. I rolled up a little something.
I'd be lying to you niggas if I told y'all I was sober.
Winner's circle. We scraping up all this money, man. Continue. I'm feeling faded and elevated. Buying everything so they can tell I made it. I'm rolling paper. They tryna fade us. I keep that money coming in. I'ma scrape it. 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 I'm rolling papers. Made them faded. I'ma scrape it. I'ma scrape it. I'ma scrape it. Yeah. Man, I'm blowing all this loud. I be damned to let a nigga take it. I'm a stoner. Waking bacon, ain't no eggs in bacon. Plenty served, plenty loud. Nigga, you ain't heard all this cake. A nigga making better than dessert. Keep that chopper on alert. Bombay quench my thirst. All these dead presidents, I'ma need a hearse. I'm getting faded, I'm so high, about to spar. Captain Kirk, wasted weed in my lap, tryna roll up, but I swerve. You say you not sucking dick, bitch. You got some nerve. Put this condom on your ear hole. Fuck what you heard. I'm the shit you just a turd. You ain't shit, mark my words.
I can't take this motherfucker. Give me brain. I'm gonna smack the shit out of a lot of you bust ass niggas on my mama, nigga. Bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Washington, D.C. and worldwide, Phone Homie presents the Slab Hour. Make some noise! What up, everybody? This is Slab Hour. Welcome. I am Phone Homie, a resident of Washington, D.C. for 12 years now and a medical cannabis card holder over at Tacoma Wellness Center. This is the show that we try to change that opinion about 710 and 420 and show you that this is a functional, cultural, fun society, and we're loving it, man. We're loving it, whether it be the industry, the community, or the culture. We implore you to become involved and become educated about what we do here because, damn it, we need you to understand cannabis in the best way so that we can one day celebrate it and utilize and have access to it in its 150% opportunity. So a lot of words for just a basic, simple message is, we need cannabis. We want cannabis. We must have cannabis. Welcome to the show, everybody, right here on WLVSradio.com. Listen Vision Studios. Join us live. Hi. Come on into the studio at 2622 Georgia Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. to enjoy some of the amazing amenities that we have brought here to you. Quality, quality, quality. Come on over to the booth. Right now we got food cooking in. A little bit of a special guest. Give it up for our boy Nate Growfish Cook. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you. He's chefing it up right now. He's got some things for that ass. We definitely are excited to have him on the show. On the ones and twos, DJ A Boogie back. Yeah, hello, welcome back. Yeah, we don't make noise for A Boogie. Come on, man.
Squad, what up, man? What up, homie? Hey, I feel like I missed the barbecue and shit. Yeah.
You've been out of the loop for a minute, man.
Oh man, I've been here.
Lots changed. Lots changed since you have been gone.
Lots. How much? I mean, it looks like the Terps. The Terps looks like they've changed. Look like they've stepped up a little bit. So you got some diamonds over there.
Got some awesome things going on.
Yeah.
Actually, the only thing that's really changed is that I stepped out of town and came back. So tonight, shout out to Michigan. We'll talk about that in just a little. No, Michigan. I keep saying Michigan. Massachusetts.
Shout out to Massachusetts.
And actually, I need an alcohol wipe because I'm starting to my hot breath has started to cook the whatever breath that was on here beforehand, and I'm smelling the funk right now. So I need something to wipe this thing down. So I got a pad of alcohol. Oh, yeah, that's the one I want. You need the major one. Those little ones aren't going to help you in a sense of need. These alcohol wipes are very useful for the slab industry, but they're also very useful for fucking sanitizing things, which is what I think they were originally used for. You would think, like, hey, Phone Homie, why don't you clean the mics beforehand? Well, sometimes you just don't get time to do it, so you might as well do it live on the show. It makes it more human anyway. All right? Yeah, so welcome, everybody, to the Slab Hour, and thank you again for coming to the Slab Hour, episode 143. 143 motherfucking episodes. My Lord. awesome.
It's just getting started too.
Just getting started, man. Just getting started. Lots of things going on today. We got our man with the serious munchies cooking it up, and I can't wait to see what he's got. Slab Minute. I guess we might as well do that now. I got a very clean rate, but we haven't. Have we figured out the carb cap situation? Does anybody in the house have a carb cap that I can use? For the love of God, this man right. What kind of carb cap do you have? Do you have one that can fit over one of these? This is craziness, man. This is craziness. Hold on. I might be able to do it with this one right here. I might be able to do it. If this is glass, yeah, this is glass. But we'll see what he has. If he has something that's able to use. Yeah, it's all right. Sometimes we just need to get a list written down before we leave the house, so we don't slip on any of the items that are needed for the show. Nobody says names. Don't say no names. Don't be calling anybody out, man. All right, so Slab Minute. Well, hold on, man. Not even ready yet, man. We need a carb cap. You're not ready. You need this. Hold up. Oh, look at this. Jeez, hold on. Can somebody give this guy a wireless mic real quick? He's already go down. Look at that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I figured it out though. It's just the shape is not gonna work. But thank you. There. Where's the wireless mic for this guy? What's going on, man? Sorry, back on the mic real quick. Give him mic. There you go. He got it right there. What is going on right here?
What's up, everybody?
Tasty morsel.
This is a
Talk to the mic.
bison Denver cut right here.
Ooh,
Denver cut bison.
Comes from the chuck. It's the shoulder.
endangered
All right.
species.
So much to not eating after 8 p.m. Here we go.
With a poblano avocado ranch. I mean, a poblano Escobar ranch.
God. Oh my God. What'd you call that? The Pablo Escobar?
Poblano pepper,
Uh-huh.
avocado ranch. But it's poblano Escobar,
I see what you
Oh my
did there.
God.
avocado ranch.
I see what you did there.
I'll holler at y'all
Okay,
later.
I'm supposed to be doing a show here. How am I supposed to do this? This is amazing.
Don't spit bison on the mic.
I know, right? Don't be
What?
dead bison on the mic.
What did the father buffalo
My God.
say?
In the words of Action Bronson, fuck, that's delicious.
Yo, is bison endangered species? I know when I was growing up, they taught us that bison.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. All right, so it's good.
Yeah, we're good.
It's off the list. Cool.
Grill it up. Okay. Wow, that was hard to. Now what am I supposed to do now? Oh yeah, we got a show about cannabis. Yeah. Let's keep the noise down in the studio. All right. Just so you know, 202-308-5271 is the number to call. We won't have you live on the show, but I want you to leave a very funny voicemail. So, audience out there, if you're watching, give us a call at 202-308-5271 and give us a funny voicemail. Tell us about how you love the show or how you don't love the show. Give us some suggestions or give us some compliments, whatever you feel like. I think we're just about ready for that Slab Minute with Chris Crazy. Shout out to my homeboy, Chris Crazy, who's out there living the life. We love you, man. Our homeboy from Tacoma to Tacoma, we bring you Chris Crazy with the Slab Minute during the Slab Hour. Thank you, Chris Crazy, for the awesome Slab Hour theme. Let's get into it on this Mr. Flow side glass, customized and beautified. Turb it up.
The turfs are glowing just like E.T.'s finger. The goddamn dab bass gon' linger. Stoned immaculate like phone homie. I'm Chris Crazy if you don't know me. You punk motherfucker, yeah, I'm turped out. I heard turp saucy out the girl's mouth. We're the pretty bitches, the ones with freckles, and that BHO there got speckles. Listen to that shatter right there.
Oh, God! Oh, I see diamonds. I see diamonds. Pink hearts, yellow moons, purple stars, green mushrooms.
The wedding ring from Tacoma, the one with the K. And you know we squash rosin all day. Bitch. Flags in the slab. Bitch. I'm on this flags in this slab hour. Welcome to the slab hour. Brown banana eating bitch.
Damn. That was good. That was the Girl Scout diamonds, Girl Scout cookie diamonds.
The turfs are glowing just like E.T.'s finger.
We're using cannabis for carb caps right now.
Stoned immaculate.
Some super glue. It's heady, and it makes an awesome carb cap.
Punk motherfucker, yeah, I'm turped out. I heard turp saucy out the girl's mouth. We're the pretty bitches, the ones with freckles, and that BHO there got some. Listen to me. That shit right there, don't listen to me.
Yo, this Young Dolph song is fucking off the charts, man. If you don't listen to Young Dolph, then you're not really getting the modern, updated catalog to how to hit the streets. All right, let's get drippy with it with the homeboy Young Dolph. So, just really quick, last week somebody brought it. You know, you guys should know about the cocoa nugs that are going on right now. Burner's got a whole collection of them, along with a few other. I think it's officially approved by Dr. Green Thumb. So, you know, Cypress Hill, Be Real Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill's Be Real has put the stamp on it. And in the beginning, I was like, what, what can we, how good can these possibly be? And, so my guy called me up the other day. He's like, listen, man, I got access to get a whole bunch of them. What would you like to try that out? Can we tilt the camera just a little bit down so you can actually see the flavors here? Just a slight bit. Yep. Right over here at WLVSradio.com, Listen Vision Studios, right across the street from Howard University. We're looking at cocoa nugs right now. So my whole point was to get them and not open them, and so I can have them ready, available. But as you see, they're all pretty much fucking empty. I had to restrain seriously from eating the last one. I left 1 or 2 nugs in each one just to kind of show. But these are hard to fucking save, man. Once you taste one, you can't stop doing it. It's crack addicting.
It's like potato chips or like grapes. Can't eat just one.
That was back in the 80s. This is 2018, man. I'm talking about cocoa nugs right now.
Chocolate
that fucking tastes phenomenal, and it's in the shape of some bomb ass fire nugs. Completely legal. Bring it with you on the plane. All right, so I'm gonna get into some right now. So they did save some. All right, unbelievable strawberry shortcake flavor. Okay, let's take a nice quick look. We get in. Let's get a nice look at. Let's get a look in real quick. Look at that right there. Hold on. That looks like some solid ass bud right there. Right? Solid ass bud. Oh, sorry, officer. Didn't realize I had this. They're reading the evidence. It's chocolate, motherfucker. Calm down. Strawberry shortcake. Tasting like strawberry shortcake. I hear the snozberry tastes like snozberry. Seriously, though. You're fucking up if you're not getting these. They might be a little pricey. I got to find a retailer who's got them for low. But let's take a look at these cookies and cream. I got a few of them, so I won't eat all of them, which I intended to do. Look, you got nice purple color in there. Look at that. It really looks like serious nug. You're like, whoa, don't eat that. I was going to smoke it. Guys, you want to try? No cannabis in this. No cannabis. It's cannabis free.
Yeah.
No cannabis. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and pass these out. Actually, I'm snagging one.
Those look scrumptious and delicious.
Give it to the DJ.
Don't be scared, man.
Give it to the DJ and try.
Big hands. Thank you, man.
Ben, grab one. No, Ben. It's for Ben. Ben.
It looks like a nug.
Yeah, it looks like nugs. Nope. You gotta bring more steak.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna let you guys try. Just give me a second. This one right here is the OG flavor. All right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look, zero in. All right. Some OG. Unbelievable. Oh my God. It's so fucking good. I don't know how to do it. We're tearing them up. All right, here we go. Save 2 of these in here. All right, I can't get over them. All right, last one. This is the Kushberry flavor. Zero in. Oh yeah, beautiful. I can't talk right now. Hey, I need a charger on this thing. It just died. Go ahead and pass these around, man. Cocoa nugs. I'm sorry if we had a little bit of hard interruption there, but can't get over these nugs, man. Cocoa nugs, you should check them out. Excellent, tasty, serious Seriously addictive. Can't eat just one. So yeah, let's get into the events. You know, as you know, Mondays and Wednesdays, Phone Homie presents events. Yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays, Phone Homie presents events. All right, so DM me if you're trying to get involved. If you're a vendor, hit me up and we'll get you in. All right. Times are different, but you know, it is what it is. Tuesday, you got District Dabbers doing his thing over at right here at WLVS Radio, the Slab Hour. Make sure you check him at 9 p.m. On Friday, we have McLeaf's Mark. Oh, Jesus. Every time I think I got it right. So this Friday at 9 p.m., it's 8 p.m. this Friday is Physician for the People. And then after that, here, get that tagged in somehow. Well, you got to keep it here, though, so I can go on live. And then on Saturday, we have McLeaf's Mark at 9 p.m., which is basically taking the all things wrestling and cannabis and putting it together. And believe me, there is a lot more footage and things out there than I thought of, than I could actually possibly think of. My man has really got the niche locked down.
Yeah, man. You know, he really opened up that world to, you know, a different world. And maybe even merge
You
the
can also
worlds
check
and
him
we
out-
didn't even know it.
Yeah, you should also check him out at Real Deal Farms. You know, he does his thing. And yeah, good peoples. So, what else do we have? We talked about Wednesday being the Phone Homie event. This Tuesday, February 27th, Tacoma Wellness Center is having an educational class on cannabis. Tacoma Wellness Center will be holding their Cannabis 101 class from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. this Tuesday. Maybe you can make that one bigger, actually. Take that one out of the small window and put it into a big window and cover it so people can actually see the information for a few seconds. Flash it with their camera or something like that so they can get the information down. It's right here. I'm going to have to get it up here so that people can see my live. In addition, okay, so the class will cover the basics of cannabis as a medicine and help with troubleshooting smoking accessories. So make sure to bring your pipe and vaporizer for cleaning. What else we got? Is this thing going? I don't think it's plugged in, dude. The class will cover the basics. In addition to this, the Tacoma Wellness Center will help patients enroll in DC's medical cannabis program. The class will be free to the public, but you must be 18 or older. Check out their website for more details and directions. But that's cool that they're actually involving 18-year-olds because you rarely ever see that in most of the events that go on. They're usually 21 and over. So, Ben, do me a favor, grab my keys from there.
If they could shoot a gun at 18, you might as well learn.
You know, if you can go to the military,
herbs.
if you can go into the military at 18, you damn sure should be able to do a lot of things. To be honest.
Yeah.
Although you know, sometimes I think about drinking. You know, I'm back and forth about it because I've seen 18-year-olds drink. You know.
But at the same time, if it's just, you know,
I mean, I was drinking since younger than that, so you know, it's who knows. Who knows?
Yeah. But if you know, but with smoking especially, there's a lot less risk than with alcohol. You know what I mean? Like, 18 is a pretty good age to have legal smoke.
All right, so stay lit and fit Friday every Sunday 9 to 10 a.m. And I keep messing it, but I think next Sunday I'm gonna get into it for sure. Oh no, I want to be in California. 9 to 10 a.m. at the 420 Cardio Sesh. Created by 420 After Fitness. You might see me rocking their gear sometimes. This event is based on an Instagram hashtag that has gained in trendiness over the years. The movement hashtag Stay Lit, Stay Fit for the active cannabis user. Every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. there is an open invite for the whole DMV area, or anybody really, Canada Fit community to join as one. All fitness levels are welcome to participate. So this is a good thing. Like, honestly, like, most people are saying, hey, let's sesh and couch it out. You really do need to get on your ass and do things, man. Get out there, travel, run, bike, skateboard, play pool, swim in a pool. You know, get active. And I love hearing things like this. Really, I do. And I need to, it's, hopefully motivating me to get out there one morning, take a few rips on a dab, and then go running with a bunch of people. I would love to do that. Chirping it up and cardio seshing it down. Right? It's fitting. Oh, geez.
Yeah, that runner's high is real. You terp it up.
Venison hot dog, jalapeno cheddar spices. Jeez, man. You cut it for me. That's perfect. Thank you so much. You can pass this around.
Venison binds me. I'm good, man.
By the way,
that'll have
how am I supposed to do a show like this?
That'll have me on the top, man. Yeah, that's a lot of personal information.
I can't do this show, man. I can't do this show today, man. I'm eating. How am I supposed to talk?
Smacking your lips. Yeah,
it's so delicious though.
It's like they in Phone Homie's living room when this is the
Right. My God, I feel like it's my.
Pass the sauce. No, the other sauce.
Your venison hot dog, sir. Would you like another mouthful of rare Denver buffalo?
Right.
Bison?
Hey,
did you say it's on the endangered list?
Serve
yes, I
it
will.
up.
Thank you. I'll take it. Just kidding. We don't promote endangered list species being wiped out. Definitely not. It's just a joke. You gotta really put a disclaimer on shit nowadays.
You think somebody was triggered?
Yeah, maybe out there. Someone like, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. We got whales, people. And whale burgers. And that's just kidding. I'm just kidding. My God, can a man have a joke? I know, not if it's regarding the endangered species. I understand. So I'm sorry if the joke offended, but I'm not sorry because it sounded funny.
Agreed.
Okay, so let's get back on this live now that the battery died out. We're just kicking it, impromptu today. Like, no cares in the world. I did drive from 12 to 3 a.m. Shout out to District Dabbers, by the way, who joined me over in Massachusetts and Spencer. That was a lot of fun. Reliable Buds, they were really cool. Check them out at Reliable Bud. We had a nice 1 to 7 sesh, if you will. And the people of Spencer, the Spencer area, Boston, New York, Shaolin. I saw everybody come in, and it was a nice time to be had, for sure. Plenty of good times. I couldn't even move from my booth, so that's always been nice. Another thing, too, somebody was really nice enough to bring their Less More. Just to show you, we now have 2 Less Mores on the East Coast, okay? All right, 2 Less Mores exist on the East Coast. Not just kidding. There's many more, but this is a beautiful piece. The colors, how he was able to raise the lettering on the glass. As you can see, mine was customized with the beard and the lifted finger. But beautiful, beautiful work by Les Moore. You can check him out on Instagram at LES_MOOR. I'm sweating my head off. In a few minutes, it'll be my balls. So that was that Stay Lit thing. Right, let's move on. Moving on. Oh yeah, this event is running event, by the way, is for networking with like-minded individuals, group support, cardio, however you want, jump rope, etc., and just to enjoy cannabis in a fun, active, peaceful, and responsible manner. Free entry and gift upon arrival for individuals to pre-workout beforehand. So it's almost incentive for you to get out a little bit earlier and just stretch out, get your cardio worked up. And you're getting gifted for it. This is crazy. We're gifting people to do something they should be doing anyway. That's nice of you guys. Beforehand, and of course, can't forget a free post-workout farewell gift. Wow, so a entry and farewell gift. Gifts are only given to those that DM 420 After Fitness before. I knew there was a catch. Damn it. Okay, so not only do I have to sweat my balls off, I got to hashtag you guys with my sweat. All right. No, this is a lovely idea, though. I really do like this. There will be different locations each week, and as the team builds, the activities will differ. So week 9 will be Hardcore Crucible. 2-3 day process where you'll be going through the Mojave Desert with just cannabis and 3 rations of food. That'll supposed to last you for 3 days. So, yeah. We look forward to that, and hopefully by that time, all of us will be worked out and athletic and ready to survive. So, just kidding about the Crucible, but I kind of impromptu made that up. From April 12th to April 14th, the World Medical Cannabis Conference and Expo will be going on in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Get excited, Pennsylvania. You finally got some cannabis coming your way. The 2018 World Medical Cannabis Conference and Expo serves the growing national cannabis market. Hosted by Compassionate Certification Centers, or CCC, a leader in medical cannabis healthcare, the large-scale event is designed to bring together thought leaders from all industry sectors. Whether you are new to the industry or a cannabis veteran, the 2018 WMCC Expo is where East Coast and West Coast innovation intersect. So make sure you get your tickets at their website, CompassionateCertificationCenters.com. I'm not spelling that for you. It's Compassionate Certification Centers. By the way, if you're looking at my face and you notice that there's red marks on my face, I can't take it anymore. I have to explain it, okay? One day, I had a pimple and I was picking at it. And the next day, I had hot oil splashed from this fucking bucket because I was stupid not to wipe it out with a Q-tip and then hot oil. So, yes, it does look like I'm on some crazy things right now, but I promise you and assure you, it's just burns and picking my face. Too much information, but welcome to the show, everybody. WLVSradio.com. This is the show about cannabis and other things, interesting or not. We should go to break, but we'll read some more news. On the West Coast, keep your eyes on your... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. The International Cannabis Conference will be held in Berlin, Germany, everybody, if you don't know where that is. April 11th to the 13th. With Europe's strongest economy, Germany is leading the way in medical cannabis, and investment opportunities are at an all-time, pun intended, high. The International Cannabis Conference proudly returns in 2018 at the Martim Pro Arte Hotel in Berlin on April 11th, 12th, and 13th. Early bird tickets are now available with savings of up to $150. Trust me, that really is significant when it comes to the euro. So act now and secure your seat at Europe's premier cannabis event. We are stepping outside of the country to see what happens around the world. Don't miss your opportunity. You don't have to go to all of them. Just check out one. Save your, and plus you get out to Berlin, have some Wiener Schnitzel or Wiener on your Schnitzel, and it will be an experience of a lifetime.
Phone homie.
Yes.
So we got the World Medical Conference.
In
Pittsburgh.
Right, and then the
International
Cannabis
Conference in
best,
Berlin.
And Best B, there's probably going to be a High Times World Cup too, I'm sure.
Yo, but check this out. They jamming on each other. They're in the same dates.
Yeah. They're going
That's
hard
the
against each other.
international hatred right there. What's going on?
Pittsburgh against Germany. I think there's a lot of Germans in Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh versus
Yeah,
Berlin.
maybe there's, saying, no, we're the best one. No,
we're the best. Yep. We're the best side on this hemisphere and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Germany always be trying to. Why the fuck you trying to do that shit for, man?
I feel like, we might have to show out for Pittsburgh. What's going on?
Pittsburgh, not Pittsburgh. You are wearing the hat. It's kind of biased, I think. A little biased.
Good,
little biased.
What I mean?
All right, but good point. On the West Coast, keep your eyes and ears open for the High Times Cannabis Cup in San Bernardino, California. The High Times Cannabis Cup started in Amsterdam and has grown to include cities across the globe. Events put on in the United States feature live music with a nationally acclaimed headliner, seminars, parties, and vendor booths selling all kinds of weed. Should be weed, period. But it says weed paraphernalia. I love how they do that. Accessories, artwork, and gear. The highlight of the event is you can't even puns are all over the place. You can't even get through a thing with the highlight. You know what I'm saying? Of the event is the cannabis competition with judges awarding trophies to the best strains and products in several different categories. The cup will be held from April 20th through the 22nd at the San Bernardino National Orange Show Event Center. More info and tickets will be coming out soon. Moving on to a celebration, and you guys should be getting hyped up and ready for this and ready to stand out of your seats. Probably do something crazy. Punch the guy next to you. Hug the lady next to you. Moving on to celebration that happens every year in the same place. The annual I kind of jumped the gun on that one. Okay. Okay. Let's don't get too excited just yet, but get excited. The annual Ann Arbor Hash Bash. You're making me burp, dude. The annual Ann Arbor Hash Bash will be lighting up, as always, on the first Saturday in April the 7th at high noon. Loving all these words. The Hash Bash is an annual event held in Ann Arbor, Michigan, originally held every April 1st, but now on the first Saturday of April at high noon on the University of the Michigan Diag. A collection of speeches, live music, street vending, and occasional civil disobedience are centered on the goal of reforming federal, state, and local cannabis laws. No tickets are needed to attend this event, so make sure you show up if you're in the area. Now get excited. Now make some fucking noise because... Oh, come on, man. Really? You make it sound like there's one person in the fucking studio. Washington, D.C., make some fucking noise for the National Cannabis Festival, April 21st. Thank you. Jeez. Loving it. Thank you. Why not? I'll take it, bud. Last but most definitely not least, come out to the 2018 National Cannabis Festival on April 21st for the biggest MJ celebration of the years with yours truly, Phone Homie, and many others. Cypress Hill, Backyard Band, C1, or CI, I'm sorry, Bo Young Prince, Names, Marley, DJ Ice Cold, and Oh He Dead. Thank you so much, because I can't read anymore without my glasses. Don't forget about, of course, Chris Crazy and Dab and Granny, who will be joining us live in person. You can get autographs with them. You can do so. What the hell? I told you, what the fuck? How am I supposed to do the show when you got rare meat going on? I'm loving this with the fucking Pablo Picasso Pagano.
Yeah, Dab and Granny, Chris Crazy. You can catch them at the photo booth too. They'll take photos with all, all the fans. Take, challenging them to some terps. Maybe, yes.
Where are you going
Absolutely.
with that?
Smoke
Okay, make sure everybody
drugs.
gets some. If there's any leftovers, let me know. What? Yeah, okay. Sorry, what you were saying.
Chris Crazy, Dab and Granny, photo booth, VIPs.
Yes.
It's going down.
It really is. We put in a lot.
Cypress
We put a
Hill.
lot into this. It's really going to be a lot of fun. There's games at my booth. We also have the photo booth that you can go to. So in the beginning of the National Campus Festival, you can walk in, get some nice photos with you and your peoples. Hopefully, you might catch Dab and Granny or Chris Crazy at the booth or myself. Feel free to take some pictures. And then over it will be my biggest booth I've ever had yet, about the size of a small house on the prairie. And please come over there. We put so much work into this one. I've never done a booth like this before. So please and thank you. So don't miss out. This is the third National Cannabis Festival on April 21st at the RFK Stadium. All right, this is an excellent time for you to celebrate the end of Prohibition during a full day of activism in food, culture, and music, including some amazing artists such as I just mentioned before. Early bird tickets are on sale for only $35. Man, $35. We're going to eat that in a second. To make sure they get them before they're gone at the National Campus Festival. I'm so tempted to take my my torch and just give it a quick little graze on the top. Let me get through this though. So news. Wisconsin introduces a bill that would prohibit employers from requiring drug tests. You know what? Can we go to break and then come back with the news? Some of this steak, guys. We got my man. Check him out on Instagram. Grow Fish Cook, man. Grow Fish Cook. If you want to just point the camera at him for a quick second, my man's chefing it up today. No cannabis in the food, but this is when you get munchies, you want to eat some good ass food, and sometimes what better than to take your ass out to some gourmet place and get some real fucking top of the grade food. You worked hard for it. Why not enjoy it, right? Get high, eat good. My man's got some really good stuff. He'll explain it in just a minute after I get done with the news. Okay. If he's passing out samples, don't pass it up. All right? My man, Real City, just came in. Shout out to you. Much love for all the support. My man travels from New York just to come down and hang with the boys sometimes. So we thank you for the love and support. When we come back, Grow Fish Cook. I'll be eating while you're gone. And I'll have the news when I come back right here on WLVSradio.com, the Slab Hour.
Crazy. About to roll over here right now. We're gonna get Terp Saucy, man.
Chris Crazy with the Terp Saucy?
With the Terp Saucy. Might even see some smoothie kebabbles. Who knows?
Smoothie kebabbles?
What's smoothie kebabbles? About to find out. Let me show you right now, man.
Oh, hell no.
Hey! What's that? Where's that at? Terp Saucy!
We're twerking this all fucking day.
Okay.
Okay.
I can dig it. Smoothie kebabbles, let me see what it's about.
Oh, you're gonna see a bobble smoothie.
Twax gang. Yeah, you gotta waste it to taste it. Smoking on the hollow glass, I'm higher than a spaceship. Now I'm finna roll me some gold leaf. Front now, I'm showing my goatee. That's high class, you can eat ass. Wiggling through these streets fast. Off a dab, no, I won't crash or get a DUI. Goddamn, I'm high. Now I'm rolling with organic Nicky. Analytical Mike in the 3 the nug run, you're paying extra, bro. G-A-T or D-I-E. Chris Crazy, the 253. And I'm twaxing every blunt I smoke. That's why I'm coughing up a lung, cause the shit ain't a joke. Now I really wanna marry Mary Jane. 12 joints in, the shit is scary. Dang, I wanna come down now. If you're my friend, then we're gonna go another round. Cause the shit don't stop. 710 should be the temp on the dot, Of that electric nail was highly educated, shit, bitch, if you can't tell. Now you know I'm hella high. Smoke that tane soup with the mother guys. Cause we don't fuck around, bro. You know this the Puget Sound, bro. And it rain a whole hell of a lot. So we sit around smoking the pot. But you can't call us Wookiees. We ain't new to the game, you can't call us rookies. Girl Scout gang, so we smoking cookies. And that's the quickest way to your girl pussy. When I get to pass around party favors. And I don't smoke good weed with my neighbors. Nah, they can keep smoking Bammer, bruh. They can go broke like MC Hammer, bruh. Fuck all of that bullshit, I'ma keep dabbing and smoking with this full clip. Nigga, I turn saucy.
Terp saucy, slab so glossy. Bitch, we bossy. Yep. Just like Khalees, but I'm a beast. And if you know, you hit KO for the grease. Yep. And they like, hey, yo, what you pay for the piece? Top dollar, weed scholars, pop collars. No terps, and don't holler. See, I ain't fucking with the brown. If your shadow ain't gold, then I'ma turn it down. Unless it's CBD, cause that's my favorite shit. My back's fucked up, man, and that pain won't quit until I take that hit. The doc wrote that script, so now I be legit. I'm on my West Coast shit, from LV to the rain. Got them coughing out brains, potent, bringing the pain. You on that token twack slang? Chris Crazy, maybe even insane. He got his boys choked out, they can't hit it again. Smoothie Kababos tapped out, they done. This is Nug Run, son. Do you got those funds? If you don't, step down. That's a no-go for the BOGO. Hey, what you come here for? The freebies from the promo? Step your game up and get your name up. Cause everybody wanna be famous. 2015, please believe I'm kicking up dust. Keep it loyal in the oil I trust. High class.
Serve saucy.
Smoothie Kababos.
Kababos. It's high class or just eat ass. And for the Nug Run, you pay extra, bro.
Kababos.
Girl Scout gang.
Smoothie Kababos.
Girl Scout gang.
Smoothie Kababos.
Them serve saucy. It been
Smoothie Kababos.
Yeah, you gotta waste it to taste it. I'm saucy with my terp spit. Yeah, you gotta waste it to taste it.
Smoothie Kababos.
Now I'm rolling with organic Nicky. Analytical mic in the 360. Silence of the lambs and garage grow. Dank wax. I'm saucy with my terp spit. I'm terp saucy.
You need another bag? Get in there. I think you do that a life. How are you doing? Look at my. What's up?
Oh, wow, you guys caught me while I was medicating. Excuse me. Well, welcome back to the show, everybody. It's the Slab Hour with your boy, Phone Homie. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Make some fucking noise. Why not? Shit. I mean, after 143 episodes, I think we kind of worked hard for that shit. A little clap here and there would definitely be appreciated. I'm trying to finish my milk. It keeps coming back. Oh, God. And so here we are with the news. Back here again. Thank you, everybody, for coming over and checking us out every Sunday. I really do appreciate that. It is really nice of you guys. Don't forget to call in on the pot line, 202-308-5271. Leave a funky-ass message. We want to hear it. So in news, Wisconsin introduces a bill that would prohibit employers from requiring drug tests. Many people have stressed out about how their use of cannabis will affect their job. Requiring drug tests has become the norm for most in the hiring process, and while on the job, hindering the careers of those who do indulge in the consumption of the plant. But this could change very soon with the introduction of a bill in Wisconsin which would prohibit companies from testing and punishing their employees for what they do in their free time. According to local news stations in Wisconsin, Representative David Bowen, a Democrat from Milwaukee, introduced the bill. This proposed measure would stop employers from subjecting employees to any drug test that screen for THC. Bowen's main issue with the current system is with how THC stays in a person's body. Unlike a lot of other substances, cannabinoids tend to remain in your body for a long time. For example, THC stays in your blood and saliva for 1 to 2 days after consumption of cannabis. But when urine tests are concerned, THC can be detected for much longer. I'll even say personally up to 45 days because I've taken drug tests. We went to the doctor. They're like, all right, you have over 140,000 nanograms of THC in your system. You have 30 days to get rid of it. I'm like, okay. So I did that, didn't smoke, diligently, came back. They're like, you still have 450 nanograms of THC in your system. You need about another week. Okay, went back. There was only 45 nanograms left, and we did a good job and passed the test. Naturally, again, your body already has THC in it naturally, but it's a very small percentage, so it's not anything, don't think that you can smoke a joint and be like, oh, that's the natural THC in my system. It's not going to work. So, depending on how much cannabis is consumed and how frequently it's consumed, a urine test can pick up traces of THC anywhere from 5 to 65, there you go, days after the last use. This would mean that if you were to smoke tonight and then forced to take a drug test at work next week, you'll probably fail the test. You'll probably fail that test even though you never smoked at work or came to work impaired. Consuming THC weeks or months out from a job interview should not disqualify someone from finding employment, and more than someone who drank a few beers on another date should be kept out of work, said Representative Bowen. Representative. He also mentioned that this issue gets even more difficult when considering the current situation with cannabis in the United States. If a person who lives in Wisconsin travels to a legal state for vacation and consumes cannabis within the law during their trip, Bowen believes that they should not be punished days or even weeks after this legal use. Representative Bowen's new proposal could be a big change for Wisconsin. There hasn't been much action for the state regarding cannabis legislation as of yet. Last year, Wisconsin legalized CBD extract for certain patents, but beyond that, nothing has happened regarding a real medical or recreational program. However, some cities in the state, such as Madison and Stevens Point, have taken matters into their own hands by decriminalizing and even legalizing possession within their borders. Bowen's bill would not legalize cannabis, but it would help the states to soften the state's views on those possessing and consuming our favorite plant. While I'm in favor of safe legalization and regulation of marijuana for both recreational and medical use, until that happens, people should not be stigmatized for using the substance whose effect on society is less negative than a society's reaction to it, Bowen said, quotes and quotes. Cannabis legislation on other news has hit a wall due to one man pushing back against it. As support for legalization rises, it seems that the federal government is moving slower than ever on cannabis-related legislation. This, in due part, is due to Pete Sessions, one of the leading cannabis lawmakers in the United States. Before anybody asks the most obvious question, no, he is not related to our favorite Attorney General, Jeff Sessions. But even so, Congress is unable to vote on cannabis because of Sessions number 2. So now we have thing 1 and thing 2. Pete Sessions is a Republican congressperson from hailing from Texas. He's currently the chairman of the House Rules Committee. This position gives him a lot of power over what matters will be heard on the House floor. Quoting from his website, the House Rules Committee has important oversight responsibilities, including oversight of the rules of the House's internal organization, the congressional budget process, the ethics process, and relations between Congress and executive and judicial branch. This, in the end, gives him the power to decide what does and doesn't reach a congressional vote, and he doesn't hide it. The Rules Committee assignment has allowed me to use my experience and personal values to influence every piece of legislation before it reaches the House floor, his website says. So think of this as a campaign cockblocker, if you will. Don't forget your piece, bro. Okay, good. Just want to make sure you're not leaving out your piece. He's walking out, left less more. Hey, my buddy at home, he's lonely. You could use another buddy next to him. Okay, so doesn't reach a congressional, and he doesn't hide it. His website says that the rule allows him to basically, he's basically able to hold back anything or allow it to go through, and that's a very powerful position to be in. The influence becomes apparent when looking at legislation related to cannabis law. Since at least 2016, Pete Sessions has enacted an all-out war against cannabis by reform by blocking every piece of cannabis-related legislation from going to a vote in the House. Because of the way the U.S. legislative branch works, this effectively means that Congress cannot vote on cannabis anymore due to the efforts of one man. The last time the full House voted on cannabis legislation was May 2016 when representatives approved the proposal to give veterans access to medical cannabis as a part of VA healthcare. But since the progress has ground down to a halt due to Sessions successfully blocking all national cannabis legislation from going to a vote on the House floor. Not only do Pete and Jeff Sessions share the same last name, but they also share the same outspoken opposition to cannabis as well. They both have the same habit of sharing information that does not align with current facts, research, or data to try to support their arguments. Pete Sessions' speech given this week on the ongoing opioid crisis shows a good example of this practice. Much of his speech was dedicated to putting the blame for the crisis on cannabis instead on the prescription painkillers pushed by pharma companies. Where do they start? Sessions asked about those who end up hooked on opioids. If it's marijuana, we ought to stand up and be brave to the medical community to say this political direction is not right. End quote. He went on to suggest that legal cannabis is the source of this problem. This is a quote now. If addiction is a problem and we have the marketers of addiction that include marijuana, we ought to call it for what it is, he said. Unfortunately, the validity of his speech, none of his beliefs about cannabis are backed up by current data. His attempt to call on the classic gateway drug cop-out is ruined by the fact that more and more researchers are moving away from this idea. Even the National Institute of Drug Abuse says that the majority of people who use marijuana do not go on to use harder substances. When concerning opioid abuse, despite what Pete Sessions says, cannabis may actually be a cure for opioid addiction. According to a 2016 study, cannabis may help treat addiction to opioids and alcohol. Some researchers even went as far as to call cannabis an exit drug. They said that cannabis can help people ease off harmful substances like highly addictive opioid painkillers. This move by Sessions against cannabis is alarming in the extreme. The most obvious problem being that Sessions opted to use fear-mongering myths in his statement against cannabis instead of actual research. Oh, geez, you know what? We're coming to the... But the real problem lies in the fact that Sessions hold on to so much power over the national legislation. His role as chairman of the House Rules Committee allows Sessions to play a huge role in dictating what Congress can vote on. His irrational, paranoid fear of cannabis is one of the main reasons that Congress has not voted on the meaningful cannabis legislation for the past 2 years. And we do have more stories to go on to, but we also do have a guest here that's been so awesomely cooking for us. Let's give him the mic and the camera attention, if we could, please. And introduce our good friend Nate, a.k.a. Grow Fish Cook on Instagram. Check him out. Let's give him some noise for coming out today. Thank you very much, Nate. Let's get that camera up a little bit. Yep. Thank you, Chris. All right. Can you real low on the music? All right. Let's go ahead and turn this over to our boy Nate. How you doing today? Speak right into that camera. What's up, baby? How you feeling, man? Mic's not on. Look at it. Did you switch it on? Did you put the switch on? Hey, uh-oh. It looks like we're having problems in the house. Let's see what we got here. We need a mic for we need a mic for our chefs, man. Oh, there you go. New mic on.
Blup, blup.
Yeah, there he goes. Go ahead. What's up, man? How you doing, Nate?
What's going on, everybody? Thank you to the homie for having me out.
No doubt.
Let me pull up and pop off. Real
yeah.
Quick.
This is to show you. It's just really to show you, like, you know, literally in minutes, you can end up having a gourmet right in your living room, your house, your wherever you're staying at. This man can pull up and make magic happen. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. I want to welcome everybody to Surf and Turf. We got a nice eclectic mix of land-raised Wagyu beef burgers, some bison,
Wagyu
Denver cut steak. We'll get into that in a second. But my favorite, and we're going to start off with some delicious Alaskan snow crab legs.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Look
at that. Who's a leg man?
So it's just, listen,
look at that
when I tell you guys it's worth your while to come to this event that we have on Sunday, and yes, it's only an hour and a half, we're eating crab legs tonight, baby.
He said,
everybody in the house eats some motherfucking crab legs. Make some
Hell
fucking
yeah.
noise. Hell yeah. Get hungry because we got fucking surf and
All
turf.
right, real quick,
tonight.
real quick. I'm gonna show y'all.
Wagyu, yeah, like
we
Wagyu,
all
like,
probably know how to open a crab leg, but I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. You want to start from the outside in, all right? All right. So you want to break.
Go ahead, yeah,
You want to break down that cartilage, okay? So,
get that mic Norton right into his mouthpiece. There you go.
Right there, right. So pull from the outside.
Put the mic to his mouth.
Right.
Oh man.
And you got the meat.
Oh
right?
my God.
Cartilage, right? And you can actually, if you put it up to the light, you can see where the break.
Oh my, you're such a pro, man. I need you at every seafood. Can I eat that, man, please?
Look at that. Go
Pass
get
it
that
over
to
here.
the homie. Hold that, Jay. Go that to the homie. Come on, get over here. Got it. I'll put it in your mouth. No, I'm like,
Put it in your mouth.
I said your motherfucking mouth. Smacking yellow up in his mouth.
You know what, man?
All right, real quick. All right, so moving on.
Oh my God, hold on, stop, man. That was a fucking amazing. Holy shit, I just had a heart attack. Go ahead.
All right, bison Denver cut. All right, so Denver cut refers to the chuck, which is located in the cow or the bison's shoulder, predominantly used for pot roast. But this cut was discovered a few years ago, and since then a new cut, Vegas cut, has been discovered, which y'all should look into. But look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
bison. Yo, what did the father buffalo say to the son buffalo when he dropped him off at college?
What did he say?
Bye, son.
Oh, buzzing!
Where's your drum roll and rim shot, man?
I got gunshots.
Come on, DJ Abel. That's
yeah,
good.
what about gunshots? I want some like. Damn, man. Can we ad lib up in this one?
Yeah, all right.
Venison, hot dog.
Oh my God, that was
Got my
delicious,
homeboy,
man. Little late, but thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Oh my God.
Gotta check out his venison hot dog, jalapenos, cheddar, some spices, off the chain. Best hot dog you ever had. Last but not least, we got these Wagyu beef burgers. So everybody's heard of Kobe.
Wagyu is very expensive, isn't it?
Exactly. So let me break it down real quick. So
Okay.
Everybody, we've all heard of Kobe beef, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kobe beef. Yep, exactly.
So
Kobe beef.
Wagyu refers to any beef that is raised in Japan. Okay.
Nice.
It's the only place it could come from.
Only place, exactly. Kobe is Wagyu, but it's grown in the Hyogo region, okay?
Of Japan?
Yes, which is in, I believe, the Kaipan province.
Okay.
Might be wrong on that one, but grown or raised to...
Speaking of Mike.
Raised to those standards.
Yes.
All right, so all Kobe is Wagyu, but not all Wagyu is Kobe.
Yeah, I have heard about this, actually.
Can you feel it?
And you should be very suspicious if you go to a restaurant and they're serving Wagyu at a cheap price, saying, "Oh yeah, we got the discount hookup or something."
And also,
suspect.
You can catch slabs of Wagyu strip A5. A5 is the best you can get on eBay for like 3 stacks.
What does that mean, A5?
Ooh. So all right, so Wagyu is rated from A1 to A5. Right, and there's 5 different guidelines or details they have to abide by, or
regulations and such.
Whatever, yeah,
right.
exactly. And then times 5. So there's 25 different
stipulations and
exactly.
such. Yep. Okay.
A5 is the best. It's the most marbleized. It's the most expensive, most sought after.
What's the percentage of fat to lean?
It's 98 to 2.
Wow. Yeah.
Not really, but
it's amazing.
It's crazy. All right,
so what are we doing here, man?
I'm about to cut these. How many people in it? 1, 2, 3, 1.
Raise your hand, man, because you like this stuff.
There's
doesn't come
mushrooms
around
on it.
very
Y'all don't
often.
like mushrooms? Take the fucking mushrooms off. But we about to cut these
Closed
up.
mouths don't get fed.
We about to cut these up, and it's about to be on and popping. Duke's mayonnaise. That's the only mayonnaise you should use.
Okay. I'm personally a Hellman's person. I can't get over Hellman's mayonnaise.
Dukes.
Okay.
Put up your Dukes.
So I see a Sherbinski can on there. You put some Sherbinski in the Wagyu, like. Are you sprinkling the Wagyu with a little Sherbinski?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's just keep the chef.
Just trying to show off a little bit.
Gotcha. I see.
All right, we ready?
Yeah,
I need
ready.
this mic out my hand.
Ready.
Who's gonna take this mic?
Yeah. There we go. Our thank you to our fine assistant intern in the studio. We appreciate it. Make sure you get some of this food, man. Yes, sir. You ready to eat some of that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Yeah. Now Jake. Jake is our resident vegan, man. He's our resident gangster vegan right now, and he's staring you down. He's staring you down pretty hard right now. Jake's staring you down pretty hard because he wants to know why didn't you give him the Wagyu corn on the cob? Where's that Wagyu sauteed mushroom? And potato chips, because that's the only thing. One more thing? Okay, what is this? Grab that mic. Oh, bacon jam. What is bacon jam? All right, sorry. I'll go ahead. Oh, it's already on? Go ahead. Give it to him. Give him the mic. Let him know what this bacon jam is.
All right, bacon
so you can
jam.
smell it through the screen.
It's the jam. All right, so
you guys should have came in tonight.
Bacon,
You would have been
onions,
tasting some real good
red
stuff.
wine vinaigrette, some molasses, brown sugar, dried thyme, and spices.
So are you grinding the bacon up to like a powder?
You gotta come see this.
Okay.
All right. Homie has diamonds, but I have bacon diamonds. Bacon diamonds? Bacon diamonds. You ready? You ready?
This is craziness.
Here you go. I'm gonna give you the fork. You can scrape out your diamonds, homie. Oh, man. Bacon diamonds.
Just eat it just like this? Eat it just... Yeah, okay.
Bacon jam.
Wow, that's amazing. Very impressive.
So that's going to be a topping on the bun tonight. So brioche buns, all right. Brioche is made with more eggs and butter than your normal bread. All right. Some applewood smoked bacon, A5 Wagyu, tomato basil, Monterey Jack, Herrera cheese.
Wow.
I'm
you
done.
really go all out. How long have you been cooking for?
Since college.
Okay, and you're out of what area?
The DMV.
nice. So you used to do some booths back in the day with us. I remember one time you had a pretty cool hot dog bar. Do you remember some of the names of those hot dogs that you did back in the day?
So the pop-up bar was where my dog's at. What did I have? I had What's Beef. That was an Italian style hot dog. Dedicated to Biggie.
Okay.
To Biggie's song "What's Beef."
Okay.
I had a Greek joint that was called my Big Fat Greek Hot Dog.
Okay.
All right.
What else? Come on. There's another one.
That Big Pun joint. What, you ready to hit it?
Yeah.
Dead in the middle of Little Italy, we riddled and didn't do diddly.
I fucked that all up. Fuck, I fucked it up.
Big Pun.
Yeah, drop the mic type shit.
R.I.P.
Yeah, grab the mic from him, drop that mic and do his hand. Yeah, all right, so he's going to... Yo, thank you, everybody. Make some noise for fucking Nate, Grillfish Cook on Instagram. We are going to eat in the studio tonight. If you are hungry, it's on, man. It's on. Come with your appetite. That's what happens when you never know what to expect right here at the show. It's an hour and a half, but it's a fucking good hour and a half in my opinion, man. We've been doing this 143 times in a row. So, you know what? I'm going to allow everybody to go ahead and grab some food. I feel like, we put in some work to these. I'm going to try to finish off the rest of this news while we do the rest of the show. Is that cool back there, engineer? All right, awesome. I'll never be able to do it. I'll never just save it for me. I'm going to do it right after the show. I'm going to go crazy, okay? All right, no, okay, fine. Give it to me. Fuck. How am I supposed to read after this? All right, here we go. Oh, my God. Chirping it up and slapping it down. Wagyu style.
I rub your face off the earth and curse your family's children like Amity feeling. Drill the nerves in your cavity filling. Insanity's building a pavilion in my civilian. It can't be the anarchy that humanity's feeling. A villain without remorse who's willing to out your boss forever and take all the cheddar like child support. I support Brady anything he does. Anything he loves. A brother from another mother. Except for the a dark nigga just like me. One of the best. How you wanna blow they spot? I know these dirty cops that'll get us in if we murder some wop. Hop in your Hummer, the punish is ready. Meet me and Beatles with noodles. We do this do while he's slurping spaghetti.
Wow, that is unbelievable, my friend. That is amazing. He just cooked this in the studio, mind you. All right, it's not a kitchen. He just cooked it right on the stage. I feel like I'm in a 5-star restaurant right now. Man, much love to you, man. Much love to you. Make some more noise for him, please. I said make some more noise for him! I also want to give it up to Dr. Hetty Buds. They were nice enough to drop off some Girl Scout cookies today and some super glue, which I'll be testing a little bit later. And also bring that Less More piece. Now we have more Less Mores on the East Coast. Cocoa Nugs for sure. This T-shirt, actually, if you're getting in there should be lots of cool things in the VIP package. But I did happen to snag one of these, the National Cannabis Festival VIP member. So It's on. It's popping. They're made. Make sure you get your VIP ticket, or at least get your early bird ticket, and join us on that celebratorious day, April 21st, at the RFK Stadium right here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Oh, my God. I'm so tempted to stop the show and just eat this burger right now. I want to thank everybody for coming in, but I'm going to go ahead and read off the rest of this news. Hold it, boy. Then after that, I'm going to take a fat slab and then get down into chowing. Some tobacco companies have begun investing in the new and profitable market of cannabis. All right. Due to a larger recreational market, new investment opportunities in cannabis are appealing to tobacco companies. Slowly but surely, tobacco companies are investing in cannabis. Since at least the 70s, big tobacco has seen cannabis as competition, but steadily it has begun to be looked at as a product as well. I actually want to take that back. I would imagine that tobacco has looked at cannabis as competition since the early 1900s. Maybe even earlier, hence why we started the whole prohibition anyway. And you know, Big Farm stepped in with tobacco as well as media and joined hands to have what we now call, you know, illegal cannabis going on in the country. So we're trying to change that, obviously. Since laws on cannabis have relaxed, tobacco companies have changed their corporate strategies to prepare for what will come. At this point in time, the question is if legalization will occur, but when. It isn't if legalization will occur, but when will it occur? And when recreational legalization occurs, nationwide, anyone who has a head start will be on top of the game. Many big tobacco companies have realized this and are already making moves to position themselves at the top of the cannabis market. Cigarette smoking has seen a decline in recent years, while legal cannabis has continued to gain traction in states across the country. States like California promote clean air and restrict public smoking with laws, but they are also legalizing the 7-tipped leaf. The loss in sales is very evident to these companies, but cannabis could replace cigarettes as their next big product. It could also help alleviate problems from their current customer base by helping people quit cigarettes and ease diseases such as ischemia. Am I saying that right? Ischemia? There are a few companies that have made preparations for this coming exodus for greener pastures. For instance, last year, Imperial Brand appointed the chairman of Pharma Cielo, a Canadian supplier of cannabis oil extracts, to their board of directors. According to the chairman of Imperial Brand, the new hire's special interest in wider consumption adjacencies will be a greater asset to their company. This isn't their only move away from tobacco. They also changed their name from Imperial Tobacco to Imperial Brand in 2015. That is suspicious. An impending acquisition of cannabis-related product line could be the answer to these changes. Meanwhile, Alliance One International has purchased an 80% stake in Gold Leaf Farm, Inc., a cannabis growth facility in Canada. This move shows their interest in Canada's new legal market as a test run for the lagging U.S. trade. Once legal in the U.S., they will already have valuable experiences in selling the long-banned plant. Finally, Philip Morris International of Switzerland went so far as to buy a patent for GMO plants with higher terpenes. Now, new terpenes with GMO. Amazing. These companies are not asleep when it comes to the profitability of cannabis from a business standpoint. All that holds them back now is the U.S.'s outdated federal cannabis laws. Once legalized, cannabis is guaranteed to be a competitive and highly profitable market. We come to the end of the news, but I have something else on the events right here in the Washington District area. D.C. Board of Elections, the BOE, will consider whether a proposed measure regarding the legalization of retail marijuana is a proper subject matter on the upcoming elections ballot. This proposed initiative seeks to further the district's decriminalization of marijuana to extend its already illegal recreational use to retail sales, which are currently not permitted under D.C. law. In addition to legalizing retail marijuana, the proposed initiative also seeks to establish a fund that in the event of a legalized retail cannabis industry 39.9% of its collected tax revenue would be used to help Black district residents pursue training, education, employment, and ownership opportunities in the field. BOE will conduct a public hearing on the matter at its regular meeting on Wednesday, March 7th at 10:30 a.m. at the 1015 Half Street, Southeast Suite 750. Any individual or representative of an organization who wishes to testify at the hearing should call the General Counsel's office at 202-727-2194 no later than Friday, March 2nd at 4 p.m. Actually, maybe one of you guys can go check that out because I'll be gone in California. Anybody in the team, go check that out. Get some valuable content on that. See what it's about as a representative for the Phone Homie company, and check it out and get some notes on it if you guys would.
March 7th.
1, 2, 3, 4 options right there, or all 4. I don't care. The more the better. If you guys want to make a field trip out of it. All right. So thank you everybody. It's pretty much the end of our show. We're gonna get into eating because that seems to be the best idea right now. Is being that Nate has come down and cooked us a smorgasbord, which I see is quickly disappearing. I want some crab legs, slab legs. Excuse me. Get me on the slab. We'll see you. The crab hour. You need your own show, the crab hour. It's one small dab for man, one giant slab for every person who decides to take one. But one small dab for man, one giant slab for mankind. I am Phone Homie. This is the Slab Hour. I'm leaving off to California this week. I'll be gone for about a week. And, I'm taking the family out west, finally. Been dying to do it. So it's going to be a great trip out there. Going to have a lot of fun. And when I get back, we'll be doing a lot more things. So see District Dabbers in the event that I'm gone. And things should progress as normal. But definitely check me out this Monday and Wednesday as we hold some awesome events. Don't miss it. Everybody, will see you again on the Slab Hour. I am Phone Homie. Thanks again for tuning in and watching the show. It's been a pleasure. 143 episodes of pleasure with you guys. And thanks again, everybody. Peace out.